Alrighty, back again with some more Star Ruler 2. Try for this one, might as well. Annex. Sweet deal. So able to snipe in a bit of free leverage. Ah, the Hunan called out or took their own card so no one else could buy it. How dare they? Dang. First really want this. It's a really funny thing you can do with these gift ones, because giving someone a gift gives you a leverage card against them. So you just give somebody a freaking ancient intuition, which is basically worthless. Where's one of them at? There we go. Name a planet. What the heck? Finished upgrading this guy and then didn't change him. Yeah, destroyers at work. Assassinating flagships and moving on. Oh, those flak batteries shooting at these guys. Yeah, flak batteries are actually pretty sweet. They do shite loads of damage to support ships, and they fire very quickly. Excuse me. Ah, right. I have to spend money in addition to influence on this card. I forgot. Wait till next cycle. Ooh, or not. Cash monies. There we go. Yay. What the? I must have accidentally screwed up his orders. Oh well. Elevator. Might as well. Reduce construction speed to support ships by 40%. Or increase construction speed. Reduce the time required. But whatever. Anyway. Generate planet. Ooh. Uranium generators. Uranium reactors. Very intriguing. No one else has beaten me on this yet. Widen the gap a bit. Let's move all of the asteroids in my territory over to the home world. Then I'll start moving the Starforge around. What the heck? I guess I just never noticed that that looked like that before. It's so weird. +3 research or energy. Who's got the current universe? Reduced research. So the Hunan should probably not keep that. That's what having lots of leverage is good for, because it doesn't cost you anything to play leverage cards, so it allows you to very easily fight against multiple people. Does anyone else even no one else has even weighed in on this. Good lord. Oh, the Heralds have, but they want it to pass too. Goodness. Definitely draining them of their cards, that's for sure. So that's all my leverage. Oh, I've got 4 of these. Oh, well, that's a lot of wasted crap. I totally was not paying attention. That was not even a vote I care about. I thought that was the Galactic Senate Leader vote. I won that one, apparently. Ooh, profiteering. I'm gonna have to wait for my freaking influence to rebuild. Well, so embarrassing. Man, I've got like no space here. I really need a floating continent. Or I could build some ring habitats, try and unlock artificial moons. Those are handy as balls to have. Interesting. That must be a visual glitch. That debris is not actually still there. Whatevs. No. Once I get to 25k, I can build a Ringworld. That'll help my economy a bit. Dang it, I did it again. I forgot to turn on my frickin' stopwatch. It's been, what, 20 minutes already, probably? I don't actually remember what this was on when I started. I'll assume 20. I gotta get this stuff rolling so I can start actually fighting. Because, I mean, so far, aside from that one brief instant where they declared war on me before changing their mind, this has been more of minding my own business simulator than it has been a 4X game. With these guys, I'm probably now more than ready to declare a war, though, and start actually expanding and getting towards the end game, or ending the game. Yeah. When you're the Senate leader, you gain the capacity to build this thing here called the Senatorial Palace. And it's a very intriguing thing because my friends and I, whenever we play, we usually disable the influence victory just because it's so, like, just unrealistic. Because what it is that you can build the Senatorial Palace, and then whatever system you build it in, every empire in the galaxy has, or in the universe, whatever, has permanent vision now over that star system. Like, they can always see everything that's going on in that star system. But that's just kind of like a balancing factor or something. But the important thing is once you've built the palace, you gain the option to try and start to vote for 2 special events. One's like, I can't remember what the 2 are called, but there's 2 events that you can start a vote for, and each of them give you massive, like, bonuses and benefits for having them pass. So you're basically going to be fighting the entire rest of the galaxy to make those things pass. But if you get both of them to pass, then you win the game. Not just that vote, the game. Like, that's just it. You win. And that's just kind of bullshit. So, yeah. And the specific way in which it makes you just auto-win is even more crap, because what it is that once those 2 things pass, any enemy planets that are near your borders just automatically start converting to being your planets. So, like, we have this one place, these places would all start converting to being mine, and then that would expand my borders, making the next series of planets start all becoming mine, and expand my borders again, and just so on. Now, in this particular game, since there are multiple galaxies, that would just give me this galaxy, but as soon as I get even 1 planet in either of the other galaxies, the same unstoppable process would happen there as well. And there's nothing anyone can do about it, because it's just automatic. I don't have to do anything, I don't have to spend anything, it just happens. Which is why we usually play with that disabled, because, I mean, how bullshit would that be? I mean, at least with, like, the Revenant parts activated, if you activate all of them and get the invincible Revenant ship, I mean, it's just 1 ship. It doesn't do anything for the rest of your fleets. And there is strategies in place to take care of it, like supernovas. I mean, granted, against a human player, they'd probably never fall for the whole getting exploded by a supernova thing, but at least there's something you can do in that case. But against the diplomacy victory, there's just nothing anyone can do. Which is why it's kind of a bullshit option for victory. Oh, this guy's full too now. So these guys are both full. So we can start declaring war very soon. Because with these 2 destroyer hull ships of mine, pretty much no matter what they send at me, I can just instantly blow up the flagship and leave all their supports floating dead in space. pirate horde. Why is that in the middle of a star system? Those usually only get built out in the depths of space. Hey, that's a free $2.2 million. Or whatever the frick this money's supposed to be. Boom jams. Now they're only at war with the Terrakin and the Sar. Oof, the Sar's at war with basically everybody though. Terrakin, kind of also. I'm surprised that nobody's conquered the Nili yet. I mean, they're just sitting there taking up space. But I guess it's the same reason that they haven't attacked me, because they're so much weaker that they're not a threat that needs dealing with. So the Oko would rather just deal with these other guys, like the Fae. Might as well spy on some peeps. No, somebody's spying on me. Unless this is my probe being sent out. That might be what it is. I mean, you can't control these dudes in any way. Yeah, it's mine, or else I wouldn't be able to see it by now, since it's outside the system. Yeah, you can't control these dudes in any way, but when you use one of these, it actually forms somewhere in your empire and starts flying out there. Yeah, see all these dudes. SAR activated the chassis again, so that must have gotten destroyed at some point. Might as well attach a rider. Although I think riders are only if it passes you get something. Oh, if the vote passes. Whoops. Oh well. Whatevs. Just building up tons of population for when I build this Ringworld, because it's going to need lots of people. I can actually build it now. I'll also have to wait for next cycle when I get some more budget. Got enough ore for it now. 25k. Let's put down our orbital frame. Let's grab some more asteroids. Boom. Building a Ringworld. This doesn't matter where it's built. Well, I don't really use this planet for any building anymore, so I might as well destroy its forge. And... might as well destroy this forge and then rebuild it. Oh, it didn't change its size back down. Oh, there we go. Now it did. I don't know. I don't think I'll be doing super lot of building out of here anymore, since the FTL leaving here is free, and I'm gonna have 2 massively important structures here. So might as well just give this guy a forge. Well, if I give him a spire, it'll take up all that space. So I'll build the forge over there. There we go. Give it some more speed to build these pops with. Name system would be nice. Oh, I can't enhance name system. Dang it. Still, it'll be good. Name systems are good defensive tools, because if you name a system, then your ships within that system gain a 20% efficiency boost to their combat strength. So if they try to attack you somewhere, then your ships are stronger while they're defending there. Alrighty, the Ringworld's done. Let's move some pops over. Oops. Drained this guy too short of his max, but whatever. Look at all that surface space. Oh, we got a patch of crystal. Very intriguing. Alrighty. So now this guy needs all the things. I need another Mark II resource. I'd upgrade him. Need 1,000 ore to upgrade him the first time. Increase the rate by 25 labor. Oh yeah, did I win or lose that thing before? No, I lost it. Right, because the first one I did a lot. Who nan want this one? And in case it wasn't obvious all this time, the reason I'm using my tractor beam ship to drag all of these ore asteroids back to my homeworld is because these miners are slow as all hell. Like, you can tell mining ships to like have this be your drop-off planet and then just go all the way out to the ends of the universe to mine an asteroid before coming back, but these guys only hold 322 ore before they have to turn around, so, which is entirely based on my design because I made them for this purpose so they could mine quickly. I mean, if you were having a miner that was traversing the universe before coming back, you'd want to give it a lot of cargo space so that each trip would be worth more, but it's just faster and easier to drag the ore asteroids back home. Oh yeah, keep forgetting about this thing. There's my Mark II world. There we go. Now we're at level 4. Now I need 2 Mark IIs, good lord. Probably gonna have to start expanding in order to get that, instead of just continuing to wait for like star generators and planet generators. Go through the warhead to get that last kinetics there. Increase damage at the cost of range, that might be worth it. I'd have to retrofit my designs to put it on though. What the hell's going on now? Oh, okay. New Zeitgeist. Increased influence generation or instant research bonus. Alright, just a few more asteroids left. And then I can start dragging the Starforge around. Hoover. Sweeping up planets. Ooh, Terrican is now the vassal of the first. First are doing wonderfully. They actually have a lower score, and yet somehow they convinced these guys to subjugate. Intriguing. Well, the first aren't at war with anybody now. Yoko are now only at war with the Heralds, who are still at war with basically everybody because of their beacons being all over the universe. Last couple asteroids in, and then can start working on conquest. See if they destroyed this Herald beacon yet. I mean, I imagine they would have at this point. Spy drone almost died. There's not a whole lot of fighting going on for all the war that exists in the universe. There's not a lot that I can see. Yeah, it's still in here. They've upgraded it significantly too. It's at 1.4 million health, 1.3 million attack strength. That's the last asteroid in my territory, unless some more formed when I wasn't looking. Yeah, 700 ore. Might as well grab it, but that's pretty freaking worthless. Alright, so now's the time. What do these give again? Increase energy, influence, and research. I don't have any research going to this Ringworld. Well, I could put one of these phasites over there. Man, 14 pressure from this guy thanks to the additional per 5 billion. Nice. Nice. Influence 19. Like, none of it's active yet, though. It's taken so long to build the buildings. Space elevator in just because. Let's put a forge in also just because. Could put another forge in, but I'll wait for that. I don't have any particular need for that much building power right now. Alright, where's this guy at? Come, Starforge, you have food to be consuming. Start up here. I might as well populate these two things. Screw it. Send both of these to the Ringworld. Yeah. And like I said before, the forge only needs to be inside a star system. It doesn't actually need to be held near the star like it does when you first build it. So, forge, let us consume. Take 30 seconds to eat both of those. And then we'll queue up a few upgrades. So the forge is going to be my main weapon once the war starts. Because they won't be able to take back their land after I take it, since there won't be any land for them to take back. All four of these will get eaten. That food and food will get eaten. These waters. That'll be gradually depleting the universe's supply of necessary planets for all the other races. Now we've got some stuff, so let's upgrade the forge a couple times. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on the health of the star, because everything the forge does that uses labor, including its own upgrades, takes health away from the star. The stored labor is definitely helping burn through this stuff fast, though, without taking too much health off of the star. So once these upgrades are done, you won't have enough ore to do another one, so we can move on. And then my forge is already going to be up to 125 labor. That's pretty much equivalent to one of my major building planets. It's 130, about 140. 100. Nice. Oh, another asteroid appeared in my territory. Oh well, what can you do? Nice. Let's move you over. Eat that water. Might as well populate everything that actually has a resource. 'Cause screw it, you know? Now this guy has more labor than the crystal world, so I'll be building the rest of the pops on him directly. Well, this guy can just start making asteroids. 'Cause why not? Mr. Forge. Eat again. Consuming a planet doesn't do anything to the stars. Like I was saying before, it only things that use labor eat away a star's health. But I can upgrade this forge one more time off of this planet. 5k ore. Of course, in addition to the fact that each upgrade makes the forge stronger, it says it right here in this description, it also increases the damage dealt to a star while using that labor. So I'll be able to build stuff immensely fast, but it'll deal incredible amounts of damage to stars. Which, depending on your strategy, can be both a good and bad thing. It's bad because you need to move the forge very often, but it's good because it means that none of the stars have a lot of health left, because after upgrading the forge for a while, it starts to damage stars much more quickly than even a graviton condenser can. It just murders stars like nothing's business. So building a ship on the forge becomes the fastest way to just get a star's health down to almost nothing, so that you can blow it up with a Star Destroyer design later. Speaking of research, got a few more points to spend. Totaling energy generation. More weapon damage is nice. Might as well. Alright. Dang it, they keep buying these things right as I'm clicking on them. There we go. Alright. Starforge eat. Except now it takes 6,000 ore for the next upgrade, so I can't. I'll have to eat multiple planets before I queue that up. And each forge upgrade always takes double the amount of labor as its current generation rate. That's just how it scales. Alrighty. Yeah, over 100 stored labor drained away in those 30 seconds. So once this ticks over, I'll just put the upgrade up in front. There we go. Use that stored labor instead of letting it go to waste. Then eat those 2 more planets and be able to upgrade again. Actually, I'll be able to upgrade again after eating just 1 more planet. It's the current leader. Oh, they really want it. Spend a bunch of my weaker cards. Star's health is doing fine. Queue up this next upgrade. Yeah, they really want it. So might as well let them have it. Made them spend a lot of money for it though. Ooh, that was close. Just wanted to use the stored labor as quick as I can. Since the forge has no storage capacity, so it all just slowly drains away every time it's not in use. This stuff increases civilian building speed by 100%. So that'll be a big deal for the Ringworld. Might as well send all the rest of this crap to the Ringworld. So now all these little civilian structures will build twice as fast, so it'll start actually using the pressure that's imported to it. Aw, 1K short. It might have been an hour by now. I think I'm gonna call that an episode and assume it's been about an hour. I mean, knowing my track record, it's probably been like an hour and a half by now. Let's cannibalize these guys. I'll just queue up this next upgrade, then save it and call it an episode. These upgrades are getting pretty dang expensive too, 3.2 million. But it's already almost like double the labor capacity of most of my actual construction planets. Right now the Ringworld is my best builder, but that's just because, well actually, yeah, all of its labor pressure is currently being expressed. It's also got the forge on it, up it by 25, and a shite load of construction materials and stuff just being imported to it. Who's got room for these morphics? Pressures filter. Oh, you've got room. Anybody else though? That one's got room for 2. Oh, these guys both have room for 2 as well. We'll get to the money planet though. Ooh, we'll be able to afford the next upgrade. So I'll click this one and then stop losing my train of thought and actually end the episode. Oh, I don't have the money for it for 38 more seconds. Sadness. Any minute now. Homeworld's got 36k on it already. Could build a second Ringworld if I had the actual resources to upgrade one for anything. Boom jams. Alrighty. I'll let that upgrade finish just because, based on what happened to that ship of mine, the game seems to have trouble remembering that I hit upgrade after a save. Boom jams. But alrighty. See you guys later.